Howdy, students. This is Professor Cebula. I'm the Graduate Director at EWU. I've been forever meaning to send out regular announcements about what's going on in the grad program, and I decided to finally do it and do it in the form of a video. I'll try and keep this succinct, though that is not my forte, as some of you know. So what's going on with the grad program at EW? We're continuing to chug along. We have about 200 students, and we're delighted to have every one of you. You are from every corner of the country and at least one overseas. We're so happy you're here with us. So here's some stuff that's coming up. Get your pen out and be ready to mark your calendar. We're having our second book talk. Dr. Karen Cook Bell, and many of you have had her class, the rest of you will be presenting. Hang on. There we go. We'll be presenting about her excellent book, Running from Bondage. Running from Bondage is a really path-breaking work. I believe it's her fifth book. She's kind of a big shot, and it's about African American women escaping from slavery during the age of the Revolution. It's an incredibly well-written book, and it got what I'll call the big push from her publisher, which is to say it was simultaneously released as a book, but also as an audio book. And it was reviewed in the really big places like the New York Review of Books, and they all loved it. It's path-breaking work. We're going to have a Zoom session that is on April 29th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. You'll get an announcement about that, but you might mark your calendars now, and you might read the book ahead of time if you like. There'll be an opportunity to ask questions. You do not have to have read the book to attend the book talk. So I hope you'll be there and let other folks know about it. Second, there's a trip to Costa Rica happening, and a lot of you know about this, and if you don't, well, this is your announcement. This is something we've been working on for a while to try and offer an in-person experience for those of you who want one, and also a foreign adventure for those of you who can do that. So the idea is you can take the Latin American history course. I believe it's 530 over this coming summer, and there's a special section of it that will include a week-long trip to Costa Rica as part of the class. So the course, History 530 with Dr. Joe Lenti, is from July 7th to August 15th. The trip to Costa Rica is July 21st to the 28th. Now we need to get people signed up for this, and I know it's a chaotic time in American history. Let's put our finger on it. Um, this is going to be an amazing trip. Dr. Lenti, he's fluent in Spanish. He's just completing his book about Costa Rica. He has local connections there. It's a gorgeous country. It's an absolute tropical paradise. It's safe and politically stable. You should go. And you can check off your History 530 credit. Wait, you say, I already took History 530, but I still want to go on the trip. Yes, you can do that. We'll create an independent study or something like that. Will it count towards your graduation? Yeah, kind of not, but you can still go to Costa Rica. So, Dr. Karen Cook Bell Book Talk, trip to Costa Rica, commencement. I know Ella's been in touch with many of you about this. We're having our graduation ceremonies Friday, June 13th. We're supposed to start lining up at 8 a.m. That's just about going to kill me. But it's here in Cheney this year. It's your chance to visit the campus that you'll be getting your degree from, to walk on the infamous red turf, and to be recognized by the faculty. It's the faculty who confer degrees, by the way. It's not the administration or anything like that. It's kind of a neat medieval tradition. The last 2 years, we've had people come out and you don't have to come. You can get your diploma in the mail. You're just as much a graduate of Eastern. But if you'd like to come, the night before on June 12th, I'll be leading a history walk in the afternoon around Spokane, around the falls and stuff. Spokane is beautiful, beautiful city. So I'll be leading a history walk, and then we'll go probably tour Doherty's Irish pub and rent a back room. You can bring your families for both of these events, and we'll have some little award ceremony and get to know each other and to drink a pint of properly pulled Guinness. Those are the three things I wanted to list. And if you're coming to commencement, let Ella know. And she'll also want to know if you're going to go on the walking tour the day before and if you're going to go to the dinner. So we can reserve the right number of spaces for all of that. Finally, and there's 100 things I could mention, but I want to mention one more. I created a Facebook group as a sort of informal place for us to gather and also a place for you to keep in touch with the program after you graduate. I went back and forth about using Instagram or, well, not Twitter anymore, just no or Blue Sky or, an email thing and stuff. I know not everybody's on any of these platforms. Facebook seemed like the best compromise. So the group is History at EWU. You have to request membership. There's some kind of questions. Um, but go ahead and join. I'm going to try and keep that alive with things, but it's your group and not mine. So, post your own things there. Don't be a troll. So that's it. As ever, I am your graduate director, but Ella Kerr is your front line for almost any question. She's on it every day. That's her full-time job. And any problems with registration and stuff, she's here to help you out. But anytime you want to see me, if you want to Zoom and talk about history or, whatever, I'm open to that. All right. Rock on, study hard, and I'll see some of you in Chini.